And good evening, my lovely lost tales, and welcome back to the Blue Rose Respite for my soothing Sunday stream. How is everyone doing tonight? It is very, very hot and a little overcast here in the UK, so I'm trying to keep as cool as possible. Apologies if you can hear the fan going in the background. It's just very, very hot in my apartment right now. Oh, how is everyone doing tonight? Hey, Andreas, how's it going? Oh, so lovely to see everyone tonight. I hope you've all been doing well. If you're up in the Northern Hemisphere, I hope you've been able to stay cool somewhat. Sam, thank you so much for the 35-month resub. Almost at 3 full years now. Another month subscribed to the beautifully ethereal being whose presences have enriched mine and the world's life. Sam, you always have a wonderful way with words. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, good to do a quick stretch check. Good. Always good to get that done before we settle in and get started. And I normally have my hair out kind of over my shoulders, but honestly it's just too damn like muggy and stuffy in my apartment to do that. So I'm wearing my hair up tonight. There we go. It's a little bit better. There we go. Trying to cool as best I can with it being 105 here in Texas. Oh boy, I've been to Texas in the summer a couple of times and I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Alright, but let us continue with more Coffee Talk Episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly. I accidentally hit delete and then cry for 2 hours. Alright, let us continue then. Oh, that's cute, little teddy bear. Hey, Get to you in a second, Baileys. I just want to see any new developments. Go Aqua, I'm very lucky to have people who's with me no matter what, and I won't take it for granted, smiley face. Lucas, want to know where I got all my awesome sunglasses? Check out sponsor post, been working with them for eons, but I always love their stuff, but you all know that already. Okay, and the link doesn't work. No worries. Nice pictures though. Good for you, Riona. Knock knock, anyone there? Mr. Baileys, hi. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you come in. How are you tonight? I'm alright. You look pretty distracted. I'm distracted because I also own that flannel shirt, and it looks very good on you. And yes, I did make my own like little new notifications for like alerts and whenever someone like follows or donates and all that. So I decided to just update them a little bit so they would stand out a lot better against the background of whatever game I'm playing. So they're nice little bold banners instead of the GIF and just the text below it. A penny for your thoughts? You can have them for free. I was just pondering the hidden side of things. How different the world is under the surface compared to what we think it is. Nothing and no one is exactly what they appear to be. I wonder what we could be talking about when we say that. Funny, I was having similar thoughts on my way here. I guess now that we spend so much time on social media, people believe we can be summed up in a picture or a sentence. But it's not like that. It's not that easy to know someone. Even if that someone is yourself. Especially if that someone is yourself. Sounds like we agree on this. We sure do. And it's been on my mind a lot in the past few days. Does that have anything to do with your wedding to Miss Lua? Got it in one. How are things on that front? A few days ago we decided to take some time apart to think. That sounds ominous. No, I don't mean it like that. It wasn't a breakup or even a break. Phew. We've been through so much. There's no walking back on our relationship now. But sometimes you're so together that you lose sight of the big picture, you know? I think I see what you mean. Oh, thank you so much, Celtic Gent. Like, my break next month, it's mostly to take care of, like, some admin side of things, because, there's just, like, some, like, technical things that I need to do, like, some polishing up on my Discord and my YouTube channel, and some other things I've got going on behind the scenes, that I just need a good amount of time in order to kind of take care of, as well as some, like, other little things that I want to take care of, in my life. So I thought it best give myself a chance to take a bit of a break, replenish, like, refresh and everything like that, and then come back, with even more energy than before. It's probably not a bad idea given the temperature in the UK over summer at the moment. Honestly, it is just swelteringly hot over here at the moment. So you're taking a break to do more work. Shh. I will be taking some genuine time to just relax and like play video games on my own time and maybe go to the spa or something like that. But I am going to relax. I just need to take care of some administration work done. Honestly, it's more things like I want to find like an accountant to help me with my finances and stuff, but that's all my own personal stuff that I gotta take care of, but that does take time to do, so that's kind of the stuff that I'm taking care of next month. I think I see what you mean. So we decided to give each other a bit of space and figure out what we really want out of our wedding, and more importantly, out of our marriage. I see. Have you made any progress on that front? Do you want the short version or the long version? I'm always here for the full story. Alright then, I'm gonna tell you everything. Do you want... I feel like we should get some tea for this tea that you're gonna be spilling. Okay, but I think I should order first. Perfect. Sure thing. What can I make you tonight? I'm not feeling fussy. Anything warm would do. So anything, really. Makes sense. What about some herbal tea then? Hibiscus? Butterfly pea? Butterfly pea or hibiscus sounds great. With milk and honey, please. Okay, what have I got unlocked for hibiscus? Honestly, we've got a Dream in Blue, or we've got a Sweetheart Latte for hibiscus, milk and honey. I kind of want to do the hibiscus one to match his shirt, so let's do hibiscus with milk and honey. Hey, Tiger Lily Tea, how's it going? Yeah, sorry. Oh, you take care, Celtic Gen. Thank you so much for dropping by. I don't think we've got anything to give. Oh, wait. That was something that Riona wanted us to give. Was that supposed to go to Lucas? Remind me. I believe it was either supposed to go to Lucas or Officer Georgie. It might have been Officer Georgie, actually. If you guys remember, that would be wonderful. Tired, but thanks for asking. How are you? Honestly, same. Like, my Sundays are usually a little bit on the busier side, because I do like my meal prep and like do laundry and stuff for the week ahead. So I have also taken some time this afternoon to like relax and go to the gym in the morning and all that. But yeah, and it's also just so hot in my apartment at the moment. Here you go. I hope you like it. Thanks, Stephanie. This is so nice, and it brings me way back. You know how I'm not really in touch with my family anymore. Yes, I'm sorry about that. Correct, that is for Officer Georgie. I thought so because she had some thoughts that she wanted to help with his investigation. So yes, next time Officer Georgie comes in, I'm going to give him Riona's card. I don't even miss them most of the time. In the end, they're just a random bunch of people. And we don't have very much in common. It's good that you've learned that about yourself, Mr. Baileys. I think so too. There's just one person I miss, but I've been missing her a while now. Ah, someone who passed away, I'm guessing? Exactly. Spot on again, Stephanie. I used to have a very close relationship with my great-great-aunt. When I was little, my parents fought all the time. I still remember in my bones how that made me feel. The fear that one of them, or both of them, would walk away and abandon me. A bit ironic in hindsight, but then it was many years ago. Yes, it's quite normal for a little child to care about their parents, no matter who they are or how they behave. One question, Steph, is the plan to finish Coffee Talk 2 before your hiatus? I mean, we've got tonight and next week. Yeah, tonight and next week, so I imagine we might be able to, like, finish the game by then, I think. Because it feels like we're kind of in towards the third act, because it feels like a lot of drama has kind of been revealed, but people are trying to actively fix it, so I think we're more than halfway through. That's true. Anyway, I spend almost all my evenings curled up in a ball in my room. Do you want to know how many days are left? Actually, yes, that would be great. Thank you, Hayden. Trying hard not to listen to all the shouting, except when my gran came to visit. Not that her being around prevented the fighting, mind you. Okay, 5 days left. Okay, good to know, good to know. Elven high society is amazing at keeping up appearances. Except in front of family. But she got how it made me feel. So she went out of her way to take the sting out of it. She would keep me company and bring me a cup of herbal tea with milk and honey in it. Drinking this now with you. It feels a lot like family again. Sounds like she was a perceptive person. Okay, good to know, Hayden. In that case, we should be able to finish the game before I go on hiatus next month. You know, Stephanie, the other day I heard Anna Fancy's cover of Queen of Kings made me think of you. Oh, Tiger Lily Tea, that's so sweet. Like, Queen of Kings, I assume it's a cover of that, of one of the entries that was in Eurovision this year. It's like the pop song at the moment that, by Alessandra originally, I think. It's a very cool song. I like it. She truly was the best of them until she got sick. Oh no, how did that happen? I thought elves don't get sick. Ah, see, that's the part of elven disinformation. Elves don't get sick with your little run-of-the-mill colds. But they do get big, bad diseases like everyone else. And it's not uncommon for us to die from them. Except there's this assumption in elven society that if you live the right sort of life, you'll pass away peacefully in your bed. So that's what families say most of the time when someone dies. Incidentally, that also means they need to pretend everything is fine until the very last moment. So that's what they did to my aunt. They basically shut her in during her last few weeks. That sounds really awful. I did manage to visit her, and she put on a brave face, but it was clear she wasn't happy. Sorry, I just got a little bit of black pepper from dinner. It was stuck in the back of my teeth. Sorry about that. Ah. And then she wasn't very happy before that either. At least she had you. It must have been little consolation, but yes, I'm glad I was able to be with her. And a quick hydrate check, thank you. Oh, to think I came very close to being trapped with those people. I'm pretty sure she would have hated that for me. A little part of me hopes she'd be proud of me right now. I'm certain she would be. Thanks, Stephanie. Here you are letting me blab on again. That's more than fine, but do you think growing up among conflict might explain why things are, well, a bit difficult to work out sometimes between you and Lua? I definitely think that's part of it. In fact... Oh? Hey! Hey! Good evening. Hi, Stephanie. And hi, I don't think we've met before. I'm Silver. I'm Bailey's. Nice to meet you. And I'm guessing you're Amanda? We are, but you do not appear to be a hive. How did you... Lua told me she ran into you a week or so ago. Oh, the nice earthling we met on our first night here. That is a satisfactory explanation. And so, are you her... date? I'm a little more than that. I'm her fiancé. Truly? Fiancé is a successful outcome of dates, with a 0.013% probability. Congratulations on your excellent odds actualization. Thank you. Now, Cafe Offspring, we are wishing for a drink. Cafe Offspring? How did you acquire that new title? The Lou Bear, thank you so much for the 29-month resub, and fist bump to you as well. Thank you so, so much for the support. Thank you. Alright, sounds like something I shouldn't prod too hard. Never mind me. You're about to order, Amanda. We are. And what we wish for is a memorable partner experience. Ah, I suspected something like that. Last visit in a while, huh? That is accurate. I take it you've completed your research on Earth? Almost. We are quite satisfied with the outcome of our missions. Interesting, that sounds like there's a story there. But first tell me, what sort of experience are you after? We wish to have something we have never had before. It's time to get creative then. Yes, take care not to reuse any ingredients you have served us in the past. Oh, fuck. Okay. Shit. Okay. What's something that's really obscure that I could not have possibly given them before? Favorite things. I've been listening to Pumpkin Spice since I was a wee lad. What I'm doing in my life, escaping bloodlines, experiencing life one color at a time. One day I'll have my own solo exhibition. The Lou Bear! Thank you so, so much for the 5 gifted subs. You're absolutely amazing. Thank you. Oh my god, thank you so much. Oh. Ooh, but for this one, for Amanda, I might need a little bit of assistance. I'm just going to go through and see if there's any that I haven't given her yet. Because I'm trying to think of like ones that we maybe have only tried giving to one person in the past, like the Kimada. Because I think we've given them other things like the butterfly pea one with like milk or something, so reuse any ingredient you've served us in the past. Oh shit. Okay. Do you guys have any suggestions? I might need a little bit of assistance of like just trying to rack my brain on which ones I've given her in the past. So I think I've given them ones like this one, the Galaxy Minty with blue pea, mint and lemon. In which case something like this. Oh no, that one's got lemon in it. Like the sweet coffee. A hibiscus latte, that could work. Yeah, let's just try a hibiscus latte. Because I think definitely doubling up on ingredients is a smart way to go about it. So let's give that a try. Okay. I hope this works. Here you go. Hopefully this tastes new to you. Oh, thank goodness. It does! It is at least 56.941% different from anything else we've experienced. We are, as Earthlings would express, delighted. According to your calculations, this is our 39,846 new experience since arriving on Earth. That's quite a lot. Perhaps. However, most of them were rather insignificant in nature. Oh, what about this one? This one is in the 99th percentile of significance. Is that good or bad? She means it's very significant, right, Amanda? Very much so. We enjoyed this place and we will miss it. Oh, we'll miss you too, Amanda. That's... Don't mind me, getting a bit emotional here. Anyhow, I trust the agent gave you no more trouble. That was quite close, actually. We had a little brush with the authorities, you see. Yeah, Lua mentioned that. He made her really angry. She was still seething when she came home that night. Oh, please tell her I'm grateful for that. Well, that agent kept looking into things even after his second visit here. But that's where your help really came in handy, Stephanie. My help? Yes, the car that you got off the agent. Oh, good. I'm glad we gave that to them then. We asked for help from an associate to run it through the mind you call computer. Once the contents of the card have been unveiled, we analyzed the language of its communication, which is quite an interesting mix, if we may say so. It is roughly 60.0923% syntax and 39.9077% mathematics. We then led a polynomial time attack on its encryption, expressing its ciphertext as... the point is, Amanda managed to get into the fire system. She obfuscated all mention of any of us or saved beyond recognition, and some totally legitimate orders came in to send the agent to Europe on an urgent mission, which should last more than long enough for him to forget all about us. Sneaky. Ooh, that sounds incredible. It does sound thrilling. It was a very simple matter of applying hive knowledge. Be that as it may, that's great work, Amanda. We are pleased. Amanda is amazing. But let's not forget who got the card in the first place. It was me. You really helped us there, Stephanie. Thank you. I'm very glad to hear that, and very relieved. Yes, we thought on it for a while, and we have decided we do not care for that sort of excitement. Not if it makes our siblings so sad. You've really gotten a hang of emotions now, haven't you, Amanda? Thank you, Offspring. If that is the case, we are content. Pete, thank you so much for the 500 bits! Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I do very much love some shiny, so thank you so much. That means our mission is well and truly accomplished. Did you come here specifically to pick up Earthling emotions? No, we came here for the purposes of general Earthling research. I guess you could say she hacked the planet. Yeah! But it appears to us now that emotions are one of the most interesting aspects. We'll be submitting you call it academic paper? Uncontrolled stimuli and reflexive neural patterns, deep level communication in hive versus non-hive species. Wow. That's how you know it's serious research. I don't even understand the title. Amanda always was the brains in the family. That wasn't your only mission though, Amanda, right? You're leaving. Does that mean... Yes. Pearl and I did go out on a date. Right, you're looking for love, aren't you? I am. I was, I think. I think I may have found it. Sylph, I'm so happy for you! You deserve it, you precious bean. Wait, wasn't the first date a really short time ago? Just a couple of days. I've been waiting a while, and I really think this is it. When I took up this mission from the hive, when I came to Earth, and during this entire process when I changed and changed, Jonah, thank you so much for the follow. You are now one of my lovely Lost Tales, and you are welcome at the Blue Rose Respite anytime. Thank you so much for joining us. And during this entire process when I changed and changed, what I was hoping was that someone would see me for who I am. And I really think she does. That's so great, but I'm curious, doesn't being in a hive provide that experience of feeling seen? It does and it does not. And in fact, we hope that it is something our research might improve. A hive sees thoughts and desires honestly, but it is not able to communicate the reasons for those desires. The emotions, as it were. We do not dwell on those, nor will we start to do so in excess. But it seems to us now that they may be worth conveying, at least to some extent. Yes, what Amanda said is a part of it. I was very unaware of my emotions when I first came to Earth, and I was really bad at communicating them clearly to others. In some ways, I still am. It will always be harder for me to grasp them than for it will always be harder for me to grasp them than for most people. But when I started to understand them, I was both fascinated and scared, which is not an uncommon experience, I think. It's really not. It requires a good deal of courage to look at your emotions honestly. It certainly requires some time, and even more time to find someone who can look at them with you, not get scared and take them as they are. Someone who can see you clearly and kindly. It is a precious thing when that happens, huh? A rare and beautiful thing. Has that been your experience with Lua? It definitely has. I almost forgot how much it mattered too. I'm lucky that I have good friends who remind me of that. So does that mean you and Lua found some answers? Oh, the heck with it. I can't hold my tongue any longer. I'm sorry to interrupt your goodbyes, you guys, but Stephanie, I'd like to officially invite you to a little surprise ceremony. Are we going to get to attend the wedding? Can we attend the wedding? Which will take place 3 days hence. Wow, that's some answers indeed. Yeah. Taking a little time to think really cleared our heads. We'd gotten bogged down in the details, and in our own insecurities, to be honest. So we decided to make it simple again. No fuss, no massive expense, and nothing like that. Just us and our closest family members. Whether we got them at birth or chose them ourselves. I am very touched, Mr. Bailey's. Guys, I think we get to attend their wedding. Oh my god, this is amazing. Oh, come on, Stephanie. You know you mean a lot to the two of us, as does this place. Speaking of which, I also have Hyde's invitation here. A wedding invitation card for a certain someone. Okay, we have to give that to Hyde next time we see him. Well, Hyde and Gala's invitation, seeing how that's his obvious +1. Would you give it to them when you see them? It would be an honor. Silver and Amanda, I don't have a card for you, but you're in the cafe family as well, so I'm sure Lua won't mind. Would you like to join us for the party? Party? This is our first experience being invited to a party. It is 99.999% pleasant and 0.001% disappointing that we have to refuse. Yes, I truly appreciate the offer, Baileys. But sadly, we're leaving Seattle tomorrow. Really? That's more sudden than I expected. Are you going back to space then, Amanda? Not yet. We're going on an adventure. That sounds very exciting. It really is. Amanda and I taking a trip through the country. And maybe even a bit further, if we've got time. We're basically going to be tourists. Tourist is such a fascinating concept. Although our sibling explained to us multiple times, we still find it very hard to comprehend. We always thought that traveling must have a mission, a purpose. But it seems that tourism is travel with no other purpose than traveling. Which is, in essence, circular reasoning. It may well be, but it's still a lot of fun. In fact, I'd say that's the real purpose of tourism. To have fun, to relax, to see beautiful things. To enjoy life, you know. Enjoyment as a purpose. That is new to us, but we are 99.999% excited to try it out. And so am I. I've never been out of Seattle since I arrived. I guess I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to blend in. That I would have to restart everything from scratch. But knowing that you're here, Stephanie, that I always have a place to return to where I feel home, well, that makes me a lot less nervous. I'm very happy to hear that. Emotional tears. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, you guys. I'm not crying. Hey, just like the Blue Rose Respite. Very much similar vibes, isn't it? I think I should order a drink. Of course, what can I make you? I like it to reflect the spirit of our upcoming adventure, but I'm also in the mood for something sweet and soothing. So sweet and soothing, but with an adventurous kick? Yes, that's exactly right. And how about some hot chocolate with something extra to make it fun? Ah, I love that. Hot chocolate with some sweetness and some spice would be amazing. Alright, so let's try a hot chocolate with honey and ginger, maybe? Let's give that a try. Hot chocolate with some sweetness and some spice. So let's try chocolate with honey and ginger. See if that makes something interesting. I think that's perfect, guys. I think that is absolutely spot on perfect. Looks like there's a little person standing on a cliffside. And is that... Oh, I think that's supposed to be like a sunrise over, like a mountain, like a rocky mountainside or something like that. That's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. It could be like a sunrise breaking through it, or it could be a rocket ship as well. It kind of looks like a little bit of both. Yeah, it could be a little rocket ship and that's an astronaut. I need to know what that is. Like, if, what that numerical code is, though. Curious. Here is a 299.792.458 for the Lightspeed Traveler. Oh, we like this name. It's so evocative and adventurous. Evocative? Yes, is the speed of light not evocative of great adventures? Speed of light... Oh, wow. Is it a space pun? Is that numerical name a space pun or something? Is it coordinates? Or a pun? Share it with the rest of the class. What does it mean? If it can be shared in chat, if it's something spicy, then maybe not. Or is it like a secret thing? Speed of light. Oh, wow. Now, it's the speed of light in miles per second, I think. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Way to target your audience, Stephanie. Meters per second. Yep. Awesome, awesome. Perfect. Thank you. But do you like the taste, Silver? I love it. This is exactly what I wanted. It's got the spicy kick of ginger to start with, which keeps you on your toes, but then the honey makes it sweet and comfortable. In fact, it reminds me of you, Amanda. How does the taste remind you of us? I guess he's saying that you're sweet, but with a strong character as well. That's about right. Oh, we do not entirely comprehend it, and yet we are pleased. Well, that's settled then. Whenever you miss Amanda, Silver, you can come here and I'll make you this drink. I like that. Thank you, Stephanie. Whoa, careful there. You don't want to spill a drink you enjoy this much. You're right. I'm just so excited, I can barely sit still. I can imagine, a first trip across the country is a big deal. It is, and that's not the only reason I'm excited. Okay, that was quite the dramatic pause. I really want to know what you're going to say now. You guys seem to lead very interesting lives. Oh, not at all. I think I'm quite a boring person. with a secret society and an alien background. It's true that some of my life circumstances are a bit unusual, but this particular thing is very commonplace. Our sibling is excited because his date will be joining us. His date, the person he's been seeing, is going to be coming on this adventure. Oh, that's really cute. And in fact, we must be fair and acknowledge that we may have misjudged her based on her lack of facial symmetry. Although Pearl's features are 9.231% different from left to right, we agree with her movie analysis 99.999%. Wow, hold on. Amanda, you've met Pearl and you talked about movies? And now she's joining you two on a holiday. How did any of that happen? We watched Orc Westerns all together last night. Pearl likes them a lot as well. You don't exactly sound thrilled. Fortunately, she also likes space travel operas. I see. Learning couple compromises the hard way. I suppose so. Oh, thank you so much for dropping by, Blitz. Well, I'm glad to hear that she's met Amanda and that they get along. Does that mean she also knows where you're from, Silver? She does. In fact, I told her about that on our first date. Wow, that's very brave. It's very hard to put yourself out there under any circumstances. To reveal something so vulnerable to someone you've just met. Are you starting to, like... It takes guts. Oh, you're very kind, but I don't think so. To be honest, I hadn't planned it that way. Although I've always felt safe here, with all the regulars. I know that not everyone would be open-minded about me. And so I wasn't sure I'd say anything to Pearl that night. But as we were talking, I was so happy to learn more about her, about who she is. And I realized that I didn't want her to have an incomplete picture of me. My past is a part of me. If my goal is to find someone who sees me for who I am, then she needs to know about that too. And in the end, that was the right decision. Well, I will say that if she heard your story, and that changed how she viewed you, then she wouldn't have been worth your time anyway. That's fair. But still, even knowing that, I admire you a lot. The truth is, and this is a bit of a strange thing to say, I think I'm proud of who I've become. And I want the people I love to be proud of me too. What is proud? Proud is... For yourself, I think it's when you start to be satisfied with what you're achieving. Especially if you have to fight to get there. And for others, it's when you think of someone you care about. Consider who they are and the way they're acting. And it fills you with joy. Ah, we see. That we are definitely proud of you. Oh, I love this sibling dynamic between the two of them. They're so sweet. You two are a really sweet family. And so are you and Miss Lua, Mr. Baileys? True, chosen families can also rock. Yes, when we met Pearl, we came to a conclusion. There is no difference in nature or expression between a family that you are born with and a family that you acquire by choice. Amen. Both demand work and understanding. There may be minute differences in the specific process, but the bond appears to be 99.999% similar in the end. So it is. Well, we should probably get going. Yes, we must go back. First time I see someone get excited about that specific part. What Amanda really means is that I must pack, while she analyzes the earthling ritual of folding shirts, rolling up socks, and so on. Precisely. This is further information for our research. We are thrilled. Good luck, Silva. Indeed. Do enjoy your trip, both of you. I hope you'll tell us all about it when you're back, Silva. I will. Good night to you two, then. Hasta la vista, strangers. Huh? Or questions. Bye to you too. Oh. That was so cute. There's never a dull moment in your cafe, Stephanie. I try. Speaking of which, would you like to hold some party or after party for your wedding here? Say yes. Please say yes, Baileys. Please. I know it's not a very large space, but perhaps. Whether we'd like it? We'd love it. Honestly, I didn't want to impose. No, it's fine. Celebrate here, please. But there's no place that could be a better fit. And I don't mind that it's not very large. It's going to be a small, cozy wedding. So this is perfect. It's settled then. Oh, Laura's going to be over the moon when I tell her. In fact, I'm going to go tell her now. That's a very exciting prospect. It really is. Thanks again, Stephanie. You're like a guardian angel for us. I am the seraph of stories, after all, darling. And on that note, I'm off. Good night. More like a guardian hive mind. Good night, Mr. Baileys. Next day, next day. All right, on to the next day. Saturday, September 30th, 2023. ZXX20 virus vaccine booster ready for distribution. Nekomimi driver crashes truck filled with catnip, suspected DUI. UFO previously spotted by Space Guard fighters, a very determined hot air balloon. Alright. Hey! Hey Aqua, I'm just gonna check everything on my phone just quickly so we can clear up any notifications. Faster make faster drink at the best start to a light year guided adventures. Georgie, I told my wife that she needs to embrace her mistakes. She gave me a hug. Okay, that's really cute. Rachel, I'm taking an easy day because self-care is important. Don't forget to take a good rest once in a while too, everyone. That's what I'm doing next month. Good night. Perfect. Alrighty. Hello, Miss Aqua.
Hi, Stephanie. How are you?
Good, as usual. How about you?
Honestly, a lot of things have happened. Can I order something first, though?
Of course. What would you like?
Can you make me a cup of chai?
I can absolutely do that. Do I already have that written down? Oh, we have not unlocked that yet. So, chai is tea with cinnamon and ginger, I'm assuming? No, that's not it. Let's give that another try. Let's try tea with ginger and cinnamon. There we go, a masala chai. Perfect. We didn't have anything to give her. We've got the thing for Officer Georgie and the invite for Hyde and Gala, so no, it's all good. A cup of masala chai for the lady with eclectic tastes.
Thank you. It's delicious.
You're welcome. So you were saying?
Oh, right. It's just I've been busy working on my game.
Ah, I see. How's it going?
It's pretty difficult, but I'll manage.
I'm glad to hear that. How's that contract you talked about the other day going?
Oh, that.
Puppeteer Prabhakar keeps his ears open. Yes, I could just feel in the back of my brain burning. Chai tea? Chai means tea. What are you saying tea for? You don't order a coffee with a side of milk. I was very, very careful of only saying chai.
I rejected it, of course. There's no saving it, really, which is a shame. I truly like their games.
I'm very proud of you, Akko, because that must have been a very difficult choice for you.
But with all their shady requirements they had, I could tell they looked down on us, small developers. And the scary thing is, if I hadn't known what I know now, just because they were a publisher I loved a lot, I would have overlooked all that.
That's understandable, though. You trusted them not to take advantage of you.
Well, it has to be fair to both of us, right? Because at the end of the day, it's business. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Actually, I tried negotiating with them, because I wondered if they still had any good faith left. And don't tell Myrtle, okay?
Okay.
But as I expected, it really didn't go anywhere. Instead, they insisted they're doing me a favor since I'm just a small developer. And I wasn't thinking rationally or in business terms.
Oof. Doesn't sound like good faith to me.
Right? Considering the unfair conditions they're expecting me to accept. They could have at least been polite about it.
I doubt they care, though.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Okay. Don't know why it froze there for a second, but just check my phone. Did we unlock last little bit about Aqua on there? Yeah. Favorite things: Full Metal Conflict, video games in general, grandma, she loves her grandma. What I'm doing in my life: move to Seattle to achieve my dream of advancing technology as far as we can, trying to find the place where and person where I belong while doing something I love.
Yeah.
Hey, Spirit Wolf, how's it going?
That aside, Myrtle is coming here soon.
Great. So you two made up already?
Yes. We apologized to each other.
Nice.
I know I was probably being a little confusing. I didn't explain the context I applied to the situation very well. But she made it clear that she understood why I was anxious, and she apologized for assuming. That really helped. Now she's helping me speed up development.
I'm happy to hear that. Yay, is that Orc girl? Hey.
Hi, Myrtle. We were just talking about you.
Okay. Nothing too terrible, I hope. Don't worry, only all the good stuff. Anyway, sorry, Stephanie. I won't be ordering today.
Why?
We don't have time. We're going to the expo sale, right?
Oh, you're right.
Expo sale?
We're hunting new parts for my PC. It's been a bit slow lately.
A bit? She's joking. It's pretty much in its death throes. If we're going, we're building you a whole new setup.
But
if you just want parts, I can always give you mine. But at this point, I'm not sure it'll be any help at all, to be honest with you.
yeah. No, you're right. It's time to move forward with the productivity. I've been putting off upgrading things for a while now. So it really is time for a better setup.
That's the spirit. Go big or go home.
They are so cute. I love them so much. Sorry, Stephanie. Seems like we have to go now. Thanks for the drink. I'll see you later.
Yeah, take care. Safe trip and good luck.
I love them so much.
Let's see. I guess I'll go over today's checklist. Who is it?
Hey!
Well, hello, gentlemen. Hey, Stephanie. Stephanie. Nice seeing you here, Hendry. How goes it? Good, good, good. I see you're doing good too. As usual. Hey, Scarlett, how's it going? What do you want to drink, Hendry? It's on me. No, that won't do. Well, let's talk about bills later. So, what will it be? You first. You sure? Okie dokie. I'll have one STMJ, please. I can do that. What was in that again? It's a milk-based drink. Milk with ginger and honey. Oh, thanks for the stretch check. Ah. Ooh. I will say, like, I know it's very, very hot in my apartment, and that's why I'm wearing my tank top, but it does give me an opportunity to show off, like, how much more muscle I've been putting on recently. I need to have, like, a flex check thing that I can do for, like, spending points. Thank you for the hydrate check. Dem guns. I can deadlift a lot. I've been working really hard with my personal trainer, and the amount I can deadlift has really improved, and I'm very, very proud of it. No complaints here. We got free tickets to the gun show. Yeah. Still work in progress, but I'm very, very proud of it. Yeah. I really love my shoulders and my arms. One STMJ coming up. Ah, it smells so nice. Spot on. Thanks, Stephanie. You're very welcome. How about you, sir? Oh, it's my turn. Something with ginger, please. Anything else with that? Well, what would you recommend? Anything from your new tea line is fine? Anything from your new tea line is fine. Oh, I see you have a new selection. Yes, we have blue pea and hibiscus tea available. Hibiscus, huh? You should try Tejai Roselle. It's pretty good for this kind of weather. Sounds familiar. It's ginger steeped with roselle buds, another name for hibiscus. Anything else in it? Well, it's a bit sweet. Interesting. I'll try it then. A Tejai Roselle. I can do that. I am very strong. I am very strong, and a big part of that is the work I've been doing with my personal trainer, and just really prioritizing a lot more weight training and all that good stuff. And I've been really, really happy with the results so far. Hibiscus with ginger and honey. Oh, a thought occurs. Do we give this to Gala, or should we wait for Hyde to come in? Or is it like whenever Gala or Hyde comes? Okay, yes? Yes, give this to Gala now? Because I wasn't sure if I should, Hyde might not show up. That's a very good point. Lion! Vince, how's it going? Bummer, Stephanie Swankles for the biggest freaking hug imaginable for being the bestest buddy. How's it going, Vince? Oh, I hope you're doing good. Thank you so much for dropping by. Man, I haven't done deadlifting since high school. I don't know if my knees can take it anymore. Take it very, very slow at first if you want to get back into it. Just focus on technique first before putting any weight on it, because I've thrown out my back a couple of times really badly from doing it improperly, even with my personal trainer supervising me. So just take it slow, focus on technique first before trying to lift anything heavy. Alrighty, there we go. Gala. What's this? Oh, it's Bailey's and Lua's wedding invitation. My youngest remembered it was Father's Day, and I think that made up for missing my birthday. Oh, Vince! Because, yeah, it's Father's Day in the States, isn't it? Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there in the United States. Yay! It's Father's Day in Australia in August, from what I can remember. So, hell yes to all the wonderful dads out there for Happy Father's Day! Really? It's for Hyde. Oh. The date is really soon. Could you pass it along to him since I'm not sure when he'll be here? Okay, sure. Thank you. A piping cup of tea, Jai Roselle for you. Thanks. What do you think, Hendry? Does it look any good? Uh-oh. It looks about right. It smells good too. Try it. Yep, it's good.
And now I get to see the bestest buddy that deserves the biggest heckin' hugs, because I love you and your face, Steffi Steph. No, I love you too, Vince. I'm gonna give you the biggest hugs when we get to see each other in person. Because I miss your face.
Glad I passed your impromptu test. So what's been going on? Did I miss anything? Something happened, didn't it? You can say that. I think the officer is coming too, by the way. Alright. As for me, I'm just glad my fury is over. Are you okay, though? I'm fine, as you can see. How are you managing, Hendry? Did you get your checkup? I did. Rachel pestered me to get it done all week, so I had to do it. Good. There's no doubt I need to slow down. I can feel it in my bones. Time is a harsh mistress, as they say. Ain't that the truth? But I don't think you get to complain, though. Why not? You know my body isn't what it used to be anymore. Oh? I mean, compared to my prime. 50 years ago.
How old are you, Gala? Out of curiosity?
I'm kidding. Truth is, my body doesn't hold up well when I'm transforming anymore. Oh, is that so? Yeah, because that, as you get older, shifting from your humanoid form into, like, your wolf form has got to be an absolute fucking nightmare on, like, your bone structure, because all the bones and, like, cartilage and muscles are shifting, like, on the regular. Oh. He's daddy years old. God damn it. Oh, is that so? Yep. The soreness doesn't go away as quick as it used to. It's harder to get up in the morning after all that. Like today. I know that feeling all too well. Especially in this kind of weather. Oh? It's like my body knows if a storm's gonna get worse. No weather forecast can match the accuracy of my joints. Well, lucky for you, ginger is great for sore muscles. Yeah. Hey, Georgie! We have something for you. Hey, folks. The man of the hour. Hi, Georgie. Stephanie, what'd I miss? Some very important weather talk. Is that so? Sounds like I missed a ton then. How are you? How am I? If you're talking about my case, well, I don't even know where to begin. Hendry, you know nothing about what I'm about to say, right? No, what are we talking about? Stephanie, you should have primed him before I got here. My bad. Certified dilf age. God damn it, Metroid Man. Oh, these are amazing. In my defense, I didn't know you were coming until Mr. Gala mentioned it. Excuses, excuses. I'll help explain it to Hendry. In short, there's been a string of car vandalisms nearby. 10 minutes later. So he's trying to figure out if the tree being gone has anything to do with the case. And that's where we are now. Gala looks just like me when I used to do the upper body workouts. Do you still work out, Vince? I've been doing a lot more weight training recently, so I'm kind of curious about that. And like, upper body strength is like something I'm slowly like inching more towards. Like, I'm definitely feeling that my shoulders and my arms and like my lats are getting a lot more toned and everything's a lot sleeker. Yep, that's about it. That's a lot to take in. Anything new happened since? Well, I tried something. I set a few candles where the tree was. I used my lighter and things happened. Vince doesn't have to post thirst shots if he doesn't feel comfortable with it. Like, everyone is just looking respectfully, but Vince, if you feel uncomfortable in any way, just, it's all good. Feel free to say so. Everyone in this chat always looks very respectfully, but if there is anything that makes you uncomfortable, then don't hesitate to tell people, just like, cool it down, or use the cold shower emote as well. That is more than welcome. Mind backing up a bit? Feels like there's a lot of context missing here. Well, I'm warning you. Everything I'm about to tell you is real. It'll sound a little crazy, but no, I haven't lost it yet. Got it? Loud and clear? I told Stephanie about my lighter a while ago. How it might be connected to the fairy market we talked about before. Really? In what way? The lighter was my grandpop's, and there's a chance he bought it from there. Ah, interesting. Yeah, what a coincidence, eh? Anyways, my daughter likes this sort of mystery stuff, right? After talking to her about what's been going on, she believed my lighter was the key to making sense of all this, and gave me some pointers. So, I went back there last night, to the spot, you know, to where the tree used to be. I lit a few candles there and put the lighter right in the middle of it all. I'll be honest, it was spooky as heck. The air was still, and I felt tension in my head. Wasn't sure if it was just me being creeped out or if there was something else going on. Whatever it was, I thought I should leave it alone. So I followed my gut and got the heck out of there. Then what happened? It blew up. What? What do you mean what? The lighter, it just blew up. Well, what do you mean blew up? Yeah, I think we definitely need more context here. Well, I didn't see it because I was walking towards my car, you see. But I heard it. With a little whoosh, followed by a couple of clink clinks. What kind of sound is that? You know, like something small and metallic blew up. Wouldn't bang work better? No, that's a shot. Wouldn't want to confuse you all with that. But ptar is... What is that? You know, ptar. Then what happened? Right, okay. Then I immediately looked back to see it had fallen over, with its lid open. The flame, it was burning white. Wow. Ain't gonna lie to y'all, I freaked the frick out. But before I could do anything, two small figures emerged from the corner, walking towards the lighter. But Sam Metalloid Man, I'll post those pics when I have photographers next year. My photography is for nature and animals only, or selfies with the Steffi stuff. Did they see you? Yeah, they did. They inspected my lighter while I was just standing there, and they asked me straight up, "Is this lighter yours, guy?" I said, "Yeah." Then I fired a question back. "Are you the ones who've been messing with cars around here lately?" And they said yes. Well, sounds like case closed. So they weren't ghosts? Hell no, thank God for that. Then who were they? Or who are they? Let's just say they were close friends of the deceased. They're part of the fairy folk, but I didn't expect them at all. Didn't expect? Do you know them? Kinda. In fact, they own the gnome noms near my place. Oh, wow. Did they know it was your car then? Nope, because I only order takeout. And I usually walk there. What was the reason for all the vandalism then? It all started because of a broken promise. We have to start way back for that. You remember why the tree was there in the first place, right? Yeah. The tragic hit and run. At the time, the court ruling practically let the driver off the hook outside the DUI charge. Well, it sparked a huge protest. Good. In response to it, the mayor at the time gave his word to the victim's family. He promised to keep the tree as a landmark for the community. And the vow was kept well after his tenure was over. But he died a few years ago. And we all know recently what happened to the tree. I see. So it was their attempt to keep the memory alive. Not just for their friend, but as remembrance for the injustice as well. And after all the urban renewals the city's gone through, makes sense that the community that used to be there is gone by now. Georgie, why do you have the content creator sleep lines? How dare you have the bags under your eyes that I have? Oh, both of you guys need more sleep. That's right. There used to be a lot of veteran housing and low-rise apartments in the area. Now it's filled with never-ending projects. You okay? That's rich and coming from you, Steph. Look, listen. Shut up. Let's continue. Oh, yeah. Sorry. There's something about it that bothers me a bit. Like what? Their unique disposition after they pass. It bothers me that their own memories are insufficient to ensure their existence. By failing to remember, we, the outside party, will also gradually lose track of their existence. It just doesn't feel right to me. I get what you mean. An odd erasure of existence. But apparently that's why they keep animals. Gnome Nom's owner told me they have a large mastiff living in their place. Others even take care of multiple animals at once. Interesting. I suppose that's why some folks prefer living near the wilderness. But animals don't live long either. Right. But the erasure starts happening if they're completely forgotten, right? Something like that, I guess. I'm not sure. Right, okay. Goddamn, I want to sit down and play Coffee Talk right now. It fits the vibe I need right now. Honestly, like, Vince, feel free to just chill with us as long as you like. We're like not about halfway through or something tonight. So honestly, this is just all the good vibes. And you're welcome to hang out with us as long as you like. But doesn't that normally happen anyway? How do we pay respects or remember someone who died a long time ago? Like our ancestors, for example. It's our call, isn't it? Every April, Rachel and I would visit my wife's grave. We used to visit her grandparents' graves too, when my wife was still alive. If our extended family was visiting, they'd join us. We clean their gravestones, bring food, and have a feast while catching up. It's how Nekomimi's honor the dead, and I'm sure other cultures have their own ways too. Right. I truly think continuing the tradition is something we do for ourselves, though. To remember the deceased and all the reasons they... Sorry, I missed that. Oops. I'm just gonna save while I'm here. Sorry. To remember the deceased and all the reasons they mattered to us. So except for the weird erased memory part, it sounds on par to me. It's the effort of the living to remember the dead anyway. You're right. Unless you believe in life after death, memories are for us, not for the dead. Exactly. It would be great if we could all remember and help each other. And that is a very, very cute emote, Pete. Oh, that's such a good kitty. Very sleepy kitty. Because keeping track of any sort of history is a team effort. Since the best way to gain wisdom is to learn from the past, whether it's bad or good. Yeah. Speaking of the Gnome Nom owners, though, what happened to them after all that? Oh, right. Did you arrest them? Nope. Huh? Are you going to let them go? Not necessarily. But I got an idea on what I have to do. Right now, I'm just happy there's no ghosts involved. Still, it was truly something else. Yeah, what a night it must have been. It is what it is. Oh my god, Stephanie, look in the Discord links and pics. Like, Sam, I really do need to focus on streaming when you, like, people post stuff on the Discord. I will give it a glance quickly. But in the future, if there's unless it's something urgent, like as a moderator, you need me to draw my attention to, please don't tell me to like look at my phone during stream just because it's very disruptive. Oh, cute beans. Cute kitties. What's up, big guy? Something on your mind? No, nothing. It's all good, Sam. It's all good. It's just, I already have like a ton of different things I need to keep an eye on at once while I'm streaming, so it's just one extra thing that I just don't need to get distracted by. So it's all good. It's all good. Now we know. No, nothing. A shame about the lighter of yours, though. Oh, thank you for the hydrate check, DJ Awkerman. Oh yeah, it's probably busted, right? That's the thing. It works just fine. Not even a scratch. Really? But the thing blew up, didn't it? Like, bizarre. Heck, we even debated the sound effects and everything. As I said, it still works fine. So I don't know what else to tell you. I see. You want to know what I think? No. It's haunted. No, it's not. That thing is definitely haunted. What are you talking about? The white flame is a bit unnatural, I agree. And I remember how you kept forgetting your lighter here. Hey now. A man is allowed to forget stuff as he gets older, no? As for the blowing up, it's probably a well-timed bad chemical reaction or something. This thing is real old after all. If that's the case, you might want to stop carrying it around. At any rate, I believe you now, officer. There's no such thing as coincidence, indeed. I still think it's a ghost, though. Shut it, Henry. Shush. In any case, mystery solved. For now, at least. Oh no, I think I have to go now. I didn't realize I missed multiple messages earlier because I was so engrossed in your story. Sorry to rush off. I'll see you all again next time. Sure, safe trip. Nice seeing you again, Henry. Take care. See you later, Henry. Let me move over there. You know, all that talking made me thirsty. You want anything? I'm good. And one espresso for me, please. I can absolutely do that. Hey, Clonsinator! Welcome back! And I have something for you. What is it? What is it? It's Miss Riona's number. She asked me to give it to you. She said she can help you find someone if you need it. Or if you need any information from her. I see. Well, I'm sure it'll come in handy. Thank you. Here's your espresso, officer. Thanks. Great as always. So, what's next, officer? What's your plan after this? Other than talking to him? I guess I'll focus on the rumors. Word is going around that cars are being messed up there. That's kind of expected though, isn't it? It's not the point in adding citizens' worries when the case is pretty much over. And I don't want bad press to paint over the area's history. You're right. There's nothing like rumors without being stopped, they'll just spiral out of control. I have a question for you though. Which do you prefer, wild rumors or bad press? That's a tough one. There's no limit to what wild rumors can become or how far they'll go. The press can shape a story, report it, and many will believe it as truth. Both are worrying in their own ways. Fair point. But what if we combine them? Rumor, truth, and press. What if we somehow combine them? Then I think I have a plan. A crazy one, but a plan nonetheless. Maybe y'all can also add to it? Oh? Sure. It'll take a while to explain though. Well, I'll be here all night. I got time. Alright then. Brace yourselves, folks. It's gonna be a doozy. A plan was planned. Okay, so we have 5 days left and we've already played 2. We'll do one more day and then we'll save like the last 2 days for next Sunday. Sunday, October 1st, 2023. Okay, box office movie High Weapon hits astonishing 2 billion worldwide. What Generation Z really wants, an independent survey. Vegan food on the rise, gnome diet popular amongst young adults. Oh, I got stuff. Georgie. Lovely. Favorite things, funny cop movies, non-dairy cakes. Dislikes, ghosts, what I'm doing with my life. Trying to be a good father to 3 great kids in this ever-changing world and stay a keeper for his lovely missus. That's really sweet. I love that picture of him and his kids. Yeah, honestly, I love the lo-fi vibes of this game as well. Oh, we got the update from Gala. Okay, favorite things, food, anything warm and made with ginger, music, Metal Maiden. Fuck yes. Books, Full Metal Jarhead, what I'm doing in my life, trying to heal myself by helping other people heal. Super busy, see you soon, just saying hi. Look what Myrtlish did, sneakily taking my super serious gaming face while playing Super Brawl Pals 2. I know that face. You've seen me pull that face many times. Oh, that's so cute though. We had a break in the office today and just played board games for hours. It was fun. Today's delivery cutoff time is 3 PM, no night shift. Sorry, 1 PM. Liked. I did see that Lucas liked it too, which means they're talking, which is good. Aqua, baby, you single? I think she's maybe a little bit of an entanglement with Myrtle, our wonderful orc badass. But we love them.
Rachel! Stephanie!
Miss Rachel?
Oops. Sorry. I'm just really excited. I've done it, Stephanie.
Congratulations. Done what?
The music I'm making with AJ. I told you about it last time, remember?
Oh yeah, you did.
I brought it with me. Check it out, will you?
Really? Okay. Are you sure we can play it? What about NDAs and stuff?
Come on, you silly. We're the only ones here anyway.
It'll be fine. I mean, the direction has already changed a lot, so... Oh?
Never mind that. Just play it quick.
Okay, I vibe with this.
What do you think? I was inspired by the drink you gave me. Sweetheart latte, wasn't it?
That's right. You composed the melodies?
With Ermi, yeah. So, I know the name, Sweetheart Latte. You'd expect something a little more fun sounding, right? But hearing how you made the drink reminded me of something. Like a new love's beginning or thinking about your crush. The sourness of anxiety and the sweetness of a promise. There are a lot of steps to keep the delicate balance going until you get to the point where you decide to confess.
I think I see where you're going with this.
Yeah, just like the drink, right? It needs the perfect balance of ingredients and temperatures to mix properly, doesn't it?
Or with curdle, yeah. That's a really interesting take on the name. There's just one thing I'm wondering about.
What is it?
When this is supposed to be your new single, wouldn't everyone expect to hear your voice?
I know, but I'm planning something. You'll see. How are you, by the way, Stephanie?
Just fine. Business as usual.
Wait, I almost forgot. Did Dad come here last night?
Henry? Yeah, he did. He was meeting up with Mr. Gala, actually.
Okay, that's good to know.
Why do you ask?
He didn't reply to his text last night, so I wondered what he was doing.
Ah, I see. Do you two not see each other often?
What do you mean? I just saw him this morning. We still live under the same roof, after all.
Oh, what a surprise. I thought you have been raring to move out by the time you turn 21.
Well, you're not wrong in thinking that. But Dad's getting older, you know? He's becoming forgetful too, so I'm a little worried.
Understandable.
Besides, we don't really have anyone else, you know? None of our extended family even lives in the States. So as much as he's been a nag my whole life, I feel like I should watch over him for now.
Right. Well, hello, welcome.
Who is it?
Riona! Good evening to you, Miss Riona.
Hey, Riona. Fancy meeting you here.
Hello. How are you? Sorry, just a second. Alright.
Huh. Is she alright?
I'm not sure.
Oh, well, I'll just get a drink first.
Right, what would you like?
I'll have a cup of milk, please.
I can absolutely do that.
Milk.
Here you go, a cup of warm milk. Oh, do we actually...
Oh, it's so cute!
Oh. Oh, there we go. Oh, do we unlock some new info? Yes, I'm Rachel. Favorite things: I love my family, cats, milk, and you. When I'm doing my life, I've been dancing, singing, and trying to achieve my dreams since I was 13, and I'm not stopping now. Great picture, by the way. Here you go, a cup of warm milk.
Thank you.
What's up?
Oh, nothing.
Just remembered something.
And it's nothing special, so don't worry about it.
You okay, Riona? Miss, are you okay? Are you alright? No. I think I'm sad. Honey, no! Okay, she looks like she's about to burst into tears. I want to give you the biggest hug in the world right now. Chat, what happened? Oh, sweetie, please don't cry. Please don't cry. Cry if you need to let your feelings out, but we're here for you, okay? Riona, who hurt you? Who are we killing? I just want to talk to them. 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 I think I'm sad. What's wrong?
That's right, Riona. What's wrong?
Sweetie, no. I've been doing a lot of thinking.
About what?
About my situation. Have you ever felt like something you've been doing your whole life might be a mistake? What makes you think that, miss? My apologies. I did not mean to be so dramatic. Would you two mind listening to my scattered thoughts? I love it, like, chat, we're all on board of just like, we ride at dawn for whatever, like, made Riona cry. Fuck, okay.
Of course. Let it all out.
Miss Rachel is right. Feel free. After listening to the experiences you and Mr. Lucas had, along with my conversations with Stephanie and the regulars of this coffee shop, I've gradually realized over the past week that I'm severely lacking in awareness about many things.
Huh?
And what makes it more troubling is it is likely that my ignorance was on purpose.
Ignorance on purpose? What do you mean?
Miss Rachel, the position you hold today is a result of your efforts and tenacity. You honed your talent, but you did not shirk from taking risks in order to succeed. Your knowledge of the industry has enabled you to successfully navigate it, and I greatly respect your ability to do so. Mr. Lucas also, although I do not fully understand his content, he is successful enough that people earn a living through his work. I'm aware that must require a great deal of courage and flexibility. To put it simply, I feel ashamed of myself, because I may have become too comfortable with the status quo, to the point that I no longer strive to improve my situation.
Are you really, though? I mean, you've been trying your best, right?
I've been trying, yes. But have I been trying my best? That's debatable. And about my intentional ignorance, I'm simply afraid. Afraid? I understand I have only a small chance of being selected for a role in a play. I really do. I understand it's due to my lack of network and the industry's expectations, along with my lack of higher education. and for the simple fact of what I am. I'm truly fine with all that. I really am. Because all of it is a pain I am already familiar with. And perhaps somewhere in the deepest depths of my heart, I'm having to face unfamiliar rejections again. Having to get used to a new pain all over again. Just might be. Might be difficult. Yes. I apologize for all this ruckus. I didn't mean to. Miss Riona, would you please allow me to make you a drink? It's on the house. But...
Stephanie insists, right?
Right. What was the pie you ate the other day? The blueberry hibiscus mint pie? Did you like it? I did. Quite a lot, actually. Then I'll make something special just for you. Could you tell me its flavor profile? Give me a moment. The blueberry was very sweet and fresh. The crust was buttery. The flavor was enhanced by the tartness of hibiscus and the herbal coolness of mint. Just a very sweet blueberry pie with hibiscus and mint. Okay. A very sweet blueberry pie with hibiscus and mint. Hibiscus with honey and mint, is that right? Have we done something similar like that before? Okay, let's give that a try. Spot on, first try. Berry blue hibiscus pie. We didn't have any other items, did we? No, we did not. Berry blue hibiscus pie. Perfect. One pie in a cup coming up.
Wow, Stephanie, that's so extra.
It kind of is, isn't it? It's so pretty. Thank you.
It really is. Well done, Stephanie.
But are you really serving a warm pie filling to your customer? It's not a pie filling. I simply make fruit cordials with honey. And I just happen to have the blueberry one on hand. Sure. It's not a pie filling, trust me. It's not. It's nice. Thank you. You're very welcome. What's on your mind? Right now, I'm rethinking my true motivation for doing all of this. The driving force behind everything I've done up to this point.
Well, what was it?
Huh?
Your driving force, before you started questioning it.
I wish to break free from the shackles of prejudice, whether it's society's or my own. Not only for myself, but also for my kind.
I see. So it doesn't have to be opera, right?
Hardin.
Reaching that goal can be done a lot of ways. Like politics.
Huh? You're not wrong, but...
That was just an example, jeez. But I admit, being an entertainer is probably the fastest way to win people over. That's not what you want to do, is it?
My heart trembles for the opera. That is why I wish to pursue it, as long as I'm able. However, I believe it is also time for me to consider expanding my horizons. Oh? Simply do not wish to be trapped in my own fear forever. Although I do regret that my one-track-minded efforts may have been in vain.
I don't think everything you've done so far is in vain, though. I always believe in sincere efforts. But never mind that, what are you gonna do now?
I'm not sure. I already rejected Mr. Lucas's offer.
Lucas?
He's an influencer who's been coming here recently.
Why does that name ring a bell? Oh, wait.
You know him?
Not closely, but I think we follow each other on Tomodachi. If it's even the same Lucas, I mean. What was the offer for?
I was offered a spot on his new show. While he's still unsure of the format, his aim is to elevate underrated talents. Showcase and interview them in order to bring their work to the forefront.
I see. So what if you rejected his offer? Call him.
Huh?
Or text him. Tell him you changed your mind. What's the worst that could happen? People are allowed to change their minds. If he rejects you, well, that's his loss, isn't it?
I'm not sure it'd be his loss necessarily.
Shh. Just do it. Text him.
Yeah. Okay. Come on, sweetie. He responded.
What did he say?
He told me to stay here. Because he's coming here soon. Oh no! We're gonna have all of the influencers and all of the entertainers and singers in one cafe together. Huh.
Huh. Does he live, like, nearby or something?
No, not really. It seems he had some things to do around here.
I see. What a great coincidence.
That means you can clear things up in person. You're right. Thank you for giving me the courage, Miss Rachel.
Just call me Rachel, will you?
Alright. TwitchCon Coffee Shop Edition. He was on his way to the airport, but then he got Riona's message and he just turned that shit around. That would not surprise me in the slightest. Although I regret my one-track mindset, I cannot say it has been entirely detrimental to my life. Is it a habit formed during my time living in the commune?
Commune?
We banshees used to congregate together in order to protect ourselves from the outside world. Each of us tended to have a specific role in the commune, so we would all work together as one. Like gears in a machine. Interesting.
I didn't know that.
But you left the commune, correct? Yes.
Was it difficult?
No, because we're not a cult.
Sorry, I didn't mean it that way.
It's okay. The commune is simply a defense mechanism from the distant past. So the reason we do not see a lot of banshees around is because many still choose to remain in the commune? Right. The world still isn't kind to us. However, we are aware that eventually we must reopen ourselves to the outside world. It was for that reason that I learned to drive. You seem to be fond of driving. I am. It's like having a mobile fortress, which is why I find driving calming. Even in traffic? Well,
a mobile fortress, huh? Never thought of cars that way, but that's interesting. So when you said everyone has a specific role, what do you mean by that? Sorry, I'm just curious. You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
Well, we don't have a Banshee culture center. Well, we don't have a Banshee culture center anywhere. Culture center. Time to start one then. Excuse me. Perhaps it's best if I use a specific example, such as my mother's role.
Oh?
Her role is to trade. in the event we need to increase our supply or sell our products, or are simply in need of some negotiating, it is my mother who will do the job. She must travel to the nearest city or town in order to exchange goods. And she's our representative when other communities need to discuss things with us.
Right.
Everyone's work has equal weight. One is in charge of food and drink, another's in charge of all of our laundry, and everyone has a responsibility to set up schedules and organize the collection of goods.
So, like, does each role only have one bearer at a time?
No, sometimes there are 2 or more, depending on the power needed. It's all about balance.
I see. Interesting.
Does your mom still fulfill her role to this day? Yes. Although, there are times when I wish she would retire.
Why?
She's doing a good job with it. But the role truly changed her.
Oh.
She had to endure years of animosity. She had to negotiate everyone's way out of trouble. Also, hi Lucas, how's it going? Or to simply defend the commune. That is such a heavy burden. It is, but she refuses to accept any help offered to her.
Why?
Because it has become her identity, I think.
Oh, you're here?
Yeah, hi lady.
I was starting to wonder when you were going to say something. I'd introduce myself, but I want to hear Riona's story.
Fine by me. The way the camera is just slowly nudging him into frame. Yeah, that was great. It was as Mr. Lucas says. I thought we already past all that formal stuff. Am I wrong? Well, you still call her lady.
But she is! We're such a respectful satyr. Shh, a lady is speaking.
Oops, sorry. It is, as Lucas said, our discussion the other day led to the same conclusion for me as well. My mother's protective instincts turned into an angry sense of pride. Oh. So while she performs her role really well, her anger often gets the best of her. Things are way calmer for our commune now, so I'm thankful for that. But unfortunately, damage has already been done. Right. That's when I understood why she was angry too. If your mom has dealt with haters all her life, and you were pretty much in the front seat for all that, oh, tough.
I guess I can relate in some ways. The Nekomimi culture is also quite strict, although nowhere near as rigid as yours. We're heavily stereotyped as being very mid.
Mid?
Like, mediocre in all ways aside from being pretty and cute. Although, don't get me wrong, I am cute. But it makes me wonder, you know? How much of our survival instincts turned into bad stereotypes? Things have changed so much for everyone. Which means we should have moved on from terrible prejudices decades ago, right? So why are so many still stuck with outdated and bad perceptions?
Actually, that's exactly why. Life is complicated and change is hard. Learning and unlearning stuff takes time and mental energy, right? And there are billions of living beings in this world. That's why so many folks choose to reduce their worlds to a size they can handle. All based on their priorities, of course. I mean, it's no different from how everyone chooses content to consume.
Ah.
Yeah, and sadly, different culture is probably one of the last things on most beings' minds. Unless you already have a vested interest in it, then that's a different story.
That makes sense.
We all need to survive. I understand that. However, I feel some things just shouldn't be excused. Things we do, the principles we hold. All of it has an impact on others, in one way or another.
All
Alrighty, we have a redemption for a Pick My Voice from Doc Artemis. You know what these people right now? A nice dose of Mama Morena. I can absolutely do that. I can do Stephanie the barista's voice as Mama Morena, and then I'll do the other voices for the other characters as well, if that sounds good with you. Right. Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, by the way, did Pops contact you, lady? You know about the tree?
Oh, he did, but... What tree?
It's a long story.
Sure, keep your smelly secrets.
No, this is perfect. You should listen too. The more exposure this gets, the better.
Oh, so you're gonna tell me?
From the very beginning. But before I forget, lady, did you have something to say to me? Since you texted me and all.
Oh yeah. Go on, Riona. Say it.
Oh, it's all good, Shaywit. Thank you so much for dropping by. So, about your show. Yeah? You're in, right? Are you still unsure about the format? Well, I'm still trying to put it all in order on paper, so... Kind of. Like, I know I want to do a podcast, a deep dive, and a showcase. But I'm still trying to figure out a great way to fit them all in nicely. Once I'm done, I'll let you know for sure.
What are you planning to show anyway? How do you think it'll help the guests?
Ooh, curious, aren't we? Basically, I want to cover stuff that's interesting and underrated from around the city. And beyond if it takes off, but let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we? Nah, scratch that. I know it'll take off.
That's some confidence you have there. Even though you're not sure what the format will be?
Tut. I might not know the exact format yet, but all the elements needed to make a good show are locked and loaded already.
Really? What are they?
Well, there's already so much content out there, right? And you can't deny that today's audience gets bored easily too. If something doesn't appeal to them immediately, they'll just click away. So, how to keep them engaged and stick with us, you ask? Well, from my experience, you need roughly 5 things down pat to keep a show going. The first one being the format itself, which ironically is the only thing I don't have. Yes. Anyway, a proper format has good consistency. Could be the way the show is cut or how the information flows, but to build familiarity with the audience, and it makes it easier for the creator too. That makes sense. The next thing you need is topics. Sure, you can have the main theme for your show, like singing or cooking or anything really. Having a theme is essential, but getting topics flowing is essentially because even singing will need more than one song, right? Same with cooking. You need to show many techniques, recipes, all that jazz.
That's true.
Right? Since the goal for the show is to shine a spotlight on all things underrated, I figure it could start small and nearby, but still have the potential to grow. And what's better for that than exploring the city and its inhabitants in depth? Especially since I'm fairly new here and all. Oh. You get what I'm saying? I can see there are many interesting topics to discuss. Yeah, like locations, events, history. Yes, and many interesting individuals to meet. Definitely. Projects, side projects, plenty of things to cover.
Makes sense. What's next?
Know your audience. Honestly, in this internet era, you don't need to appeal to everyone. If you do it right, you can target just one type of audience and get a lot of eyes. Fortunately, I have my base audience already. But since the show will be in a completely new format, a lot of them will reject it. Because people do not like change. That's right. But honestly, that's fine. I'm trying to attract an audience that's more open-minded. I can help elevate the stuff we're going to spotlight. Like, say if we cover musicians, they'll go to their sites or live shows. Some cool neighborhood projects, they'll be eager to check it out. A cool coffee shop, they'll be interested in visiting. Wink, wink. Subtle. Oh. Anyway, you all know what I mean. The next thing is audio quality, great visuals and edits. You know the drill.
Of course.
Then the last thing you need for a good show is... me. Okay. Alrighty then, Lucas. You speak highly of yourself there, darling. Hey, what's with the awkward silence? Oh, it's alright, darling. You're doing great. I'm so proud of you, honey. I mean, personality and smarts. To find info, you need to be resourceful. And to relay information, well, you need a good personality, right? Well, I'm your guy. Why? What's so funny? Am I not the perfect guy?
Resourceful, huh? Really?
Oh, so that is what you're questioning, huh?
I'm just saying. Because didn't you say you're new to the city? So...
Oh, I see. I see how it is.
But you really thought this through. I'm kind of impressed.
Thank you. Probably won't be anywhere near as big as your talk show, though, I'll tell you that.
Huh?
Rumor has that your manager is trying to get your old girl band back together. And I heard there'll be a talk show or something for it. Oh, really?
How did you hear that? Just I have my ways.
I don't get the info from shady sources, I promise.
Well, okay, I'll give you that, resourceful guy. But your information is outdated already.
Oh?
Because I won't be in the show.
Oh? Why?
Well, I actually like the idea of a comeback. But if it were to happen, I would want new branding, you know? Like a new us, to show we've grown.
Ah, I get that. 100%.
That's too bad. Why?
I think you have a talent for getting people to talk. You're able to read the room with sensitivity. Therefore, I would definitely be interested in watching a talk show program.
You think so? Aw, I'm flattered. You're right about that, though. I'm pretty good. But I'd rather express myself through my music, my songs, and my performances. You know?
Yes, I understand that very well. Then do you want to be our first guest?
Me? Why? I thought you wanted to highlight independent artists.
Well, aren't you making a new kind of music lately, Miss Rachel? So you actually have a side project?
Oh, well, yeah, but...
I was kidding about inviting you earlier, but hey, maybe it could work out after all. How about a new channel, will you?
You wish. I'm a very busy Nekomimi. But, maybe.
Oh, okay, they're very cute. I think this is the first time we've seen them actually, like, talking to each other. I should be doing this in Morena's voice, but aren't they just the two sweetest little darlings together? Look at those two getting along. Like a pair of wonderful, frolicking fairy tale creatures in a forest. What is it, Stephanie?
I thought your plan was to have Miss Riona as your first guest.
Oh. Well, about that. They're like two peas in a pod. Absolutely, Samuel. Absolutely. I'm definitely jumping the gun here, but I was kind of hoping you'd be my co-host instead. Okay. Okay, I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming, but it is a welcome delight. Asking Riona to be a co-host on this. Okay. Okay, I could see this happening. I could see this working. Like, it would balance out quite nicely between the two of them. What? Me? I was gonna ask you later, but Stephanie over here accorded me something fierce. Oops, sorry. Why me? Why me? I like the way you explain different subjects, and I really enjoy talking to you. You have plenty of knowledge and experience from being on the road a lot. And all of your stories are so damn interesting. Plus, someone needs to offset my chaotic personality. Like contrasting hosts, huh? Yeah, what's more, she's not nervous talking in front of cameras at all. Well, she is a performer. I know, I'm just saying she's a natural on camera. So yeah, that's what I was going to ask later, if you want to be my co-host. Only if you're interested, of course. I might need a moment to consider. Of course, take your time. However, if you're open to receiving input, may I throw in an idea for the format of the show? For real? Of course you may. And I'm staying until you all tell me about everything I missed. Okay. Yeah, the night's still young anyway. Alrighty, so with that, that's perfect timing actually, because then we can save the last 2 days for next Sunday. Okay, Evening Whispers, Monday, October 2nd, 2023. Users of Tomodachi's new stories feature. It needs longer duration. A piece of halfling advice that's seared into my memory. Global labs shut down. Researchers finally stop experimenting after 1,304 incidents. Wow. Okay. Before we get distracted with the next day, let us return to the menu, and we'll save the last 2 days for next Sunday. So thank you all so very much for joining me tonight here at the Blue Rose Respite for more Coffee Talk 2, and I will hopefully see you all on this coming Friday for more Cult of the Lamb, Relics of the Old Faith. And yes, we didn't have a ton of lines with Mama Morena, but I really hope that you still enjoyed it nonetheless. But with that, we're going to be wrapping things up for tonight, and we will be wrapping up Coffee Talk episode 2 next Sunday, and do a little bit more Cult of the Lamb on Friday, and maybe the Friday after that before I go on my hiatus next month. But thank you all so very much for joining me tonight, and I hope you have a fantastic week ahead. If you've been lurking in the shadows and you like what you've seen so far, please consider following, and we would love to have you back at the Blue Rose Respite. You're most welcome here. Be sure to check out my other socials in the chat, including my 2 YouTube channels, one for my ASMR tales and the other for my Twitch VODs, and my other socials, including my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok. Thank you all so much for joining me. Let's just see who's currently live. We can send them some love. Hey, Brian and Amelia over at Deckheart Games are playing Tears of the Kingdom, so be sure to send them a ton of love from the Blue Rose Respite, and I hope you all have a fantastic week ahead. A big welcome to everyone who was new that joined us. A big thank you to everyone who renewed their subscriptions, gifted subs, and sent bits. It's all hugely, hugely appreciated, and I will see you all next time. And remember, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and as always, stay wicked and wonderful. Good night, my lovelies.